It's on. President Trump declaring the on-again, off-again summit with North Korea's Kim Jong Un is on again and set once again for June 12th in Singapore. Trump meeting today for more than an hour with the top North Korean envoy Kim Jong-chol at the White House. Here's Trump right after the meeting.
We'll be meeting on June 12th in Singapore. It went very well. It's really a get-to-know-you kind of a situation.
All right, well, Chol hand-delivered a letter to Trump from Kim Jong-un. And, you know, there's a letter from Kim Jong-un, right? I mean, look at that envelope. It's a big envelope. All right, putting aside the absurdity of that situation, you'd think a letter from Kim would be important, right? Well, the president was asked about what was said in that letter, and at first, you know, he made very light of it. He toyed with reporters.
And that letter was a very nice letter. Oh, would you like to see what was in that letter? Would you like? How much? How much?
Just moments later, though, Trump actually said that, no joke, he has not even read that very nice letter.
I haven't opened it. I didn't open it in front of the director. I said, would you want me to open it? He said, you can read it later. I may be in for a big surprise, folks.
All right. Just weeks after insisting that a meeting with Kim would be about total denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, today, Trump totally moved the goalpost to basically the 5-yard line.
I think it's a getting to know you meeting plus. And that can be a very positive thing.
Getting to know you plus. That is a far cry from just 2 weeks ago when Kim threatened to call off the summit, and Trump responded by being extremely clear with this.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. Time will tell.
Are you still going to insist on denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula? Yes. Maybe not. But let's just not mince words here. Today was an historic moment. The former North Korean spy chief, one of Kim Jong-un's closest and most trusted aides, was in the Oval Office, and he stayed there for an hour and 22 minutes. He and Trump then bid a long goodbye in the Rose Garden. They smiled. They posed for cameras. And Kim Jong-chol's Oval Office access to Trump is historic. No North Korean official has been in the White House in 18 years. And get this, a special waiver had to be issued for the North Korean envoy to leave the 25-mile radius of the UN building in New York City, which a waiver, obviously, Trump granted. Consider this. During the Obama administration and 2 years of negotiations on nuclear armament with Iran, no Iranian diplomat was ever granted that waiver. No Iranian ever visited the Obama White House even after the nuclear deal was signed, never mind before negotiations even started, and never mind the Oval Office. Trump's effusive welcome, though, did not stop at the pomp and circumstance in the Oval Office. Just this sums it all up. Here he is 1 week ago, and then here he is today after the meeting.
Our very strong sanctions and maximum pressure campaign will continue, as it has been continuing. I don't even want to use the term maximum pressure anymore, because I don't want to use that term, because we're getting along. You see the relationship.
Okay, so maximum pressure is off because we're getting along. I don't need it anymore. So does Trump today seem a bit anxious to please Pyongyang and make a deal? Well, the Senate Majority Leader, Republican Mitch McConnell, sure seems to think so.
I think for these situations to work, you have to not want the deal too much. If you fall in love with the deal, and it's too important for you to get it, and the details become less significant, you could get snookered.
There's a new word, snookered, but it says a lot. And today there was also this jarring juxtaposition. While Trump embraced North Korea, the country whose leader maintains labor camps, allegedly assassinates his rivals, allows his own people to starve, and has released videos like these, promising, quote, the total annihilation of the United States, he simultaneously launched a trade war against America's neighbor and most loyal ally, a point just made by a visibly angry and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
From the beaches of Normandy to the mountains of Afghanistan, we have fought and died together. That Canada could be considered a national security threat to the United States is inconceivable.
So Canada is a national security threat, but North Korea is in the Oval Office?